What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It has been absolutely the longest time ever. Work has been crazy. Kids been crazy. It's life is to the fullest. Yeah, as you guys see, we're playing MLB The Show. It came to Xbox. I meant to do a video way back when, but I had to doing audio through my camera instead of the microphone, and that was just a sign that I was not meant to do it. And then it just left completely. I was just like, yeah, why not? But now it's not got nothing better to do right now, so I was like, well, why not fire it up? I ended up like dusting everything down yesterday, just cleaned the whole room and all that stuff, and I was like, all this stuff is just sitting here, you gotta use it. So yeah, today video, as you see, we're doing the all-time Yankees team. Sort of, kinda, it's kind of hybrid. So obviously I stick with theme teams, Madden, it's Miami Dolphins. That might be a little iffy this year when it comes to Madden 22. I got to get my hands on it first. On paper, sounds alright. Maybe a little bit of optimism when it comes to Madden, but no. Madden's Madden. So we're here with MLB The Show. Yankees team. As you see just right in front of you, my team name is literally I swing at everything. Like, I will swing at everything. I don't care. With this team, any ball could leave the park. You get solid contact, it's probably gone, or at least a double in the gap somewhere. So I'm just full swing all the time. Pitching, if I get 2 or 3 runs, I'm winning the game. My pitching is immaculate. Like, I am a perfect pitcher. We'll show you guys the squad on the pitching side here shortly, but yeah, here is my versus righty versus lefty lineup. Obviously Babe Ruth parallel 5. He is my leadoff. He either gets me a home run or a double. Like, he is amazing. As you can see, kind of took a while once I get the flow of things. 2600 to parallel 5, hitting almost 300 with him in 96 online games. That's very solid, very solid. Left field, he was my first baseman for like the longest time until we got Lou Gehrig, and Lou Gehrig just came in, and I got him parallel 5 not too long ago. But still, like, he was the sneakiest parallel 5 I've had out of the couple that I have. But literally, he just plugged him in and just played, and hey, 247. He does pretty good. Obviously, a lot of offline play, conquest, showdowns. Just, I don't think showdown goes to it, XP, but still stuff like that. Definitely a lot of games against the CPU. Just alone, 106 games with him, hitting 423. So Robinson Cano. Obviously, we do have a second baseman. It's DJ, but that's it. That's the only Yankee we could put in. Let's see, go to Yankees real quick. We could put in Alfonso Soriano, 97 speed. That's very nice. But DJ LeMahieu, he gets all these amazing ass quirks. Like, so he's there on the bench. He also plays first, third, and shortstop. So he literally plays the entire infield, which is perfect because in my versus lefty lineup, he's my third baseman. So it all works out. And obviously, Mickey Mantle goes to left, and then Judge comes in. We got him yesterday. I don't know how people can parallel hitters so fast. I did 2 games with him. It's Aaron Judge. His strike zone is so high. It's just trying to get his swing down right. But against the CPU, I'm wrecking him. It is what it is. Obviously, he's there for defense. Crazy defensive guy. But my left-sided heaviness lineup is usually my main lineup. Every now and then, I'll just sub in these people. I'll sub in Judge for Reggie, Gary, just a bench bat, Mickey for Babe, DJ for Don Mattingly, and then Giancarlo. If normally bench bat too. The bench is predominantly righty. It is what it is. I don't mind it. But yeah, Robinson Cano, he's actually like 120 power each side, that kind of thing. His fielding's up to like 97 or something like that, so he's solid there. I'm lucky Don Mattingly has third base as his secondary, or I would probably make Alex Rodriguez. We could have Alfonso Soriano, who's the 99 left fielder. If not mistaken, he has second base as his secondary, so we could just throw him in over there too. But that's part of the all-time Yankee squad. Eventually, I will move towards that more, but I want to see if we get an actual second baseman or not. Like Don Mattingly, he's so close to parallel 5. So is Didi. He's close to parallel 5. I just got Jason to parallel 4, literally just this morning. Reggie, he's 1,500 away. Also, Base Judge, where is he? Base Judge, he was 1,200 away from parallel 5. And that's when I put in Reggie. So he would have been parallel 5 by now. He probably would have been my first player to be parallel 5'd. Giancarlo, I took him out when Babe went to left field, and so that's just gonna happen. Also, DJ always goes up. Obviously, I have him 4, but he goes up to like an 87 or 88 when he plays and stuff, so that's always good. Posada, obviously I got him not too long ago. He's Posada. I mean, good contact. Obviously against the CPU, he's nuts. Everybody's good against the CPU. When my first created player, I did Andy Pennant because we didn't really have a pitching staff, so he kind of got boned when it came to like batting averages and stuff because I couldn't really hit. But then against the CPU, I raised it like so much, like crazy amount. All these guys have crazy games against the CPU because of my bullpen. A little bit of bragging rights when we slide over to the bullpen. As you see, all parallel 4. I threw in AJ Burnett, just because we do need a solid number 5, which I had King. King was pretty 2 games away, I would say, from parallel 4. Catfish Hunter, he was my number 5, but for some reason the last couple games I played, he got smacked around a little bit. Like 2.79 ERA, that's not horrible at all. I think like the very first couple times I used him, he got smacked around, but he is what it is. And then King, his stamina kills me because you have to take him out in like the 5th or 6th. Online 2-2, not bad. He's a solid card. Whitey Ford, I just played a game with him this morning. Absolutely killed it. I'm pretty sure I got the screenshot of it. I think I had like 23 strikeouts or something. Like, this dude just could not hit Whitey at all. Like, when I say my pitching is immaculate, like, this is what I mean. 22 strikeouts, 2 hits. He had a bunt single in the 9th, and then a hanging curveball that the kid just tattooed. Like, he just completely destroyed it. No doubter, all that jazz. Yeah, other than that, he couldn't do nothing. Nothing whatsoever. He also had a home run in the game too, Whitey. So, Garrett Cole, he's my parallel 5. Kind of took a while, like, between all these. Is what it is. I never really used him in, like, offline because I would face the top pitcher of the other team, the CPU or whatever. So, I only did, like, purely online play with him. And he's 13-6. Went on a slide with him, so I try to use him when he pitches that day because he'll get like +10 to hit in Ks. Like, you're not really going to hit him buffed out like that. And thing with Whitey, you guys probably saw it earlier, parallels. I was the first to parallel him to 4. I was the first to parallel him to 3. I was first to parallel him to 2, but 6 to 1. I'm pretty sure I would have got number 1 or number 2. Because I'm kind of messed up against his solos or his moments, like the no-hitter one. It's like, don't give up a hit. So I was like, okay, sure. Sure enough, the CPU is going to get their little bloop hit and cheese me. So kind of wait a little bit for that. But then I didn't have nothing to do, so I was like, boom. I sat there. Pretty sure I sat here for 5 hours, I want to say, and just grinded CPU games. That's how I got everybody to parallel 4 or 5, just really just grinding those away. So yeah, number 1 to these guys. And then I I stopped playing at like 10 o'clock that night, the night he dropped. And in the morning I woke up, somebody had super fractured him. And it's like, dude, that means you got no sleep. To go from parallel 4 to 5, that's almost 5 hours you would have to play the same CPU game. No, not worth it. It's like you could have the number 1. Because when I got to number two, it was like boom, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. But then 20 minutes later, it'd be 1 of 2. An hour later, 1 of 2. So somebody was trying to keep up with me, but they just couldn't. But yeah, that's him. Whitey Ford, absolute machine out there. 122 stamina, amazing. Cole has got 92 stamina. You kind of see it towards the 6th and 7th, depending on who you play. Obviously, Kluber, kind of got him late-ish. That's why the parallel is late. But 4 for 4, 2.2 ERA. Not horrible. I think I had a couple disconnect losses or freeze-off losses. That's my main loss when it comes to this game is freeze-off losses. And then Raw Guidry, number 8 to 1, number 2 to orange, and then I just stopped playing, and then just got him when I was supposed to. Yeah, all these guys I've been really grinding with. Same thing with him. I think I got 1 or 2 freeze-off losses. It's really rough. Let's see. I don't think I did anything with this Kluber. Yeah, nothing. So then that's the starting 5. That's the same thing for both sides. Obviously, there's no need to change it. Chad Green, they dropped his immaculate inning. I tried to play 2 or 2 or 3 games with him real quick to get that first, but it is what it is. People already have him super fractured, so that's good for y'all. But yeah, you can get to parallel 4, and I think about 5 or 6 hours CPU rookie against the Orioles. I think the most I got was 410 XP per game. That's with hits, doubles, RBIs, so on and so forth. Yeah, he took a loss. I think he had a 2-run homer or some shit like that. It happens. It is what it is. Yeah, Chad Green, pretty good. Tommy Cale, they dropped him last night or yesterday. Looks like many people are using him. Obviously, he's a Yankee, so he's going to be on my squad. I threw him in for a CPU game. Yeah. They got 1 run off of 5 innings. That's when he ran out of energy completely. But yeah, you can just start these guys, put it on rookie, and when you run out of energy, your circle for where you pass the ball or throw the ball, it's not going to get much bigger than what it normally is. So you could literally go all 9 innings, and that's where you're going to get your real XP from, because you get 20 XP per inning pitched. And then whatever strikeouts you got, you're going to get at least 20 or more strikeouts a game. And then obviously it's going to be a quality start. You're going to complete games, so that's 15 points right there. An extra shutout, 15 right there. So on and so forth. That stuff adds up. But yeah, it's insane how people can grind them out. Obviously O'Day, I had his other one. I finally pulled the trigger on it. I said, why not? I mean, technically he's on the Yankees right now. And same for Zach Britton. A lot of people, he came out a long time ago anyways. Both these guys did. So a lot of people got him all parallel and all that. David Robertson, got him a long time ago. I actually see it on Twitter. The guy who was the very first person to superfractor him. He's like his childhood idol or something like that. Like he wore his number in college and high school and all that good stuff. So that was a grind right there. Let's see. Yeah, he had, if I'm not mistaken, I saw 160 plus games. It was insane how many games he played with him. Which you're only pitching 26 stamina. You're probably pitching only 3, 4, 5 innings maybe, because you really want to get that shutout and quality start. You want to get those points as much as possible. But yeah, and then obviously Mariano, I'm close to getting his 99. I forget how close. I think I'm 6 of 14 or something like that. I think I took a picture of it, but yeah, I'm 6 of 14 away from his full. Chapman, Obviously, Parallel 3 and Goose. They just dropped a brand new Goose. This it's like a 99 for his super. He was on the Cubs or something like that. So somewhere down the line, I'll pick him up. Maybe. I mean, this Goose is still lights out for me, anyways. Online, barely, barely a run. He got 2 strikeouts a game or 2 strikeouts an inning. Like he's great for me. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be the video. Kind of long one. But this is the Yankees theme team. It's not bad. I do pretty good. If I took my time in the batting box, then that'd be a lot better record-wise. But I still have a winning record. I still think I have more freeze-off losses than actual losses, because I'll give you 5 minutes. Like if you initiate the freeze-off, give you 5 minutes. If you don't quit, you can have it. It's just a win. Calm down. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and leave comments down below if you want to see different players or see different old school Yankees. But I will catch you guys next time.